Hi, we're Ages and Ages, and you're watching 101.9 KINK Radio in the Skype Live studio.
That's Ages and Ages, everybody. Doing what they do and doing it well. Thanks so much for coming back. It's good to see you again.
Thanks for having us.
How's your summer?
Summer's been good. Summer's been good, yeah. Had to rethink that.
Yeah, right.
And then I was like, just say it's good. Just leave it at good.
I'll say good. Do I really mean good? I don't know.
Yeah.
Was it just work? You were saying you didn't go as camping as much as you wanted.
Not as much camping and whatnot as I wanted. We've been busy with this, which is good. That's great.
That's a good.
But then you look back and it's August 18th and you're like, oh, I didn't camp.
Shoot, I know, right?
Yeah.
And then you're going out on tour for pretty much ever, starting next week.
Yeah.
I say forever. That's maybe no. It's not an exaggeration. It's actually true.
It's literally, we are going on tour for forever.
Never come back.
Never come back.
You guys will be dead and gone, and we'll still be on tour.
But yeah, in traveling forever, you'll be back here. Was it September 3rd, I believe,
Yeah.
Mississippi Studios for a couple of shows.
And then
I love being able to bring bands in and watch them perform and support them. But it's even better when they're from right here in Portland, right? Huh? Supporting some local music. In fact, so Portland, I believe you're third generation at the high school across the street.
Wow, I'm amazed you remember that. 6th generation Oregonian, but yeah, my father and my aunts and my grandmother all went to Lincoln. And myself.
And the city was founded by your family. Is that right?
Basically, that's true.
That's
No,
true.
no,
I'm not
it's
making it up.
Old Portland family, yeah, it's true.
It's the only reason why we're here tonight, actually. It's leverage, man.
Pulled some strings.
Yeah.
Congrats on this new album. It's right here. It's in my hand, and it comes out tomorrow. Congratulations on your new work.
Thank you.
Applaud. They made a record. They're crying out loud. That's why they're here. They work very hard to get to this moment. What's the plan tomorrow? Your album comes out. Will you go to the record store and say, "Can I get 10 of these, please?"
Yeah. We're just going to call you guys about 100 times.
That's my job, right.
Please play Ages and Ages, man. And then we're going to call back with a different affectation. Please play it. On and on and on.
Please play it.
I get that. I understand that. No, I literally have that happen.
Yeah.
When I'm in the studio.
Really? And
You're
can
fooling
tell-
nobody.
Can you tell?
Yeah.
Are you like really? I mean, like you just called and I can tell you're just changing your voice. Have you ever called anybody out?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Seriously. Here's the thing with bands, especially local ones. No offense, they have fan clubs, and
Right.
they'll put the word out.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
all of a sudden, one day you'll get like 30 calls
Right.
to play a local band.
Yeah.
So it's working, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I know
that's a good thing.
But I know the deal.
You know the deal.
I know
you're smart.
I know the gist.
You've been around. You've been doing this.
There's a story that goes to the making of the album that you and I believe the bass player took a trip to Central America.
Not together.
Oh, separate.
Separate trips.
Both to Central America, though.
Yeah.
And that was the inspiration.
South America. Central America.
Okay.
South.
We could get real into this if you want.
I
but
don't-
I mean, that general area.
If I'm not right, you need to set the record
No,
straight.
it's true because the next thing you know, people are going to be saying we were both in Central America, and that's just not correct.
Yeah, Tim and I are not dating.
But if we were,
not
that
what
would
I
be fun.
meant. So tell me about that trip and how that kind of triggered some of the inspiration behind the record. Trips.
Well, I mean, so among other things, we both respectively did a lot of sort of hiking around and exploring of ruins and whatnot. And all of this was and is happening at the same time that massive changes and shifts are happening in Portland and many other cities around the country and around the world. So we just started thinking about time and nature and the way it eventually sort of overcomes and overpowers everything. And sort of where we are with respect to that. And people's different interpretations of the word ruin and ruins. And like I said, what's happening in Portland and just the change and the growth, evolution,
the landscape is a changing.
etc. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, bad, you make the call.
What do you hear from other people as you travel across the states and the world when you talk about Portland? What do they think of this city?
The first thing they always do, all the time, is say Portlandia, right?
Right,
Hey, where'd
yeah,
the
right.
chicken come from?
Right? Put a bird on it, right?
Yeah, put a bird on it, right. And then you gotta kind of shift the conversation to anything other than that.
Right.
Like really anything other than that.
Well, you've seen the show.
Yeah.
True or false? Is it like, I mean, it's at first you're like, that's funny. I've seen that guy, and then you're like, now they're taking it a little too far. Is that just?
Anybody else want to weigh in on that?
That's comedy. That's
It's
what they
comedy.
do, right?
It's a farce. They have to take it too far.
Yeah. Right.
And I mean, the stereotypes like that people are too polite when they drive.
No, you go.
I meet jerks on the road all the time here. I think it's completely false. Yeah, it's just, and I think people are taking it too literally. That's just the way stereotypes work.
Portlandia is the blessing and the curse. It's great to get people to know our town, but it's terrible to have them not really know it as it is.
I think Grimm
It's a funny
is a
show,
lot
but
more
it's-
like realistic to living in Portland.
Yeah.
We're all
sure.
Yeah. Hey, congrats on your new album.
Thank you.
And best of luck as you get out and tour the world as of next week. And we welcome you back here on September 3rd at Mississippi Studios. One more time, put your hands together for Ages and Ages.